Hello everyone, my name is Anmol Malvi and currently I am working as a data analyst. Today in this video, we are going to discuss the case study part 2 for the DP600 exam. So recently I have completed the Microsoft Certified Fabric Analytics Engineer Associate exam and I have got the score of 913 as you can see on the screen. So let's directly move toward the case study second, which is for Litware Inc. And the overview of it is Litware Inc. is a manufacturing company that has offices throughout the North America. And the analytics teams at Litware contains data engineer, analytics engineer, data analyst, and data scientist. And they have some existing environments. I wouldn't go in detail. You can pause the video and read the detail about the case study. I will just provide you the rough overview what it contains. So it provides the details about the fabric environment, then the available data. As you can see, it contains customer data, product data, and customer satisfaction surveys data. Next, they have the defined the user problem, and they have some requirements such as they have some plan change. And they are going to start analytics POC, data engineering POC, and data scientist POC. You can pause this page and read the detail about this. We will move directly to the next page. Next, they have some technical requirement in which they have specified what are the features they want and at what levels they want to show data. And they have some semi-structured as well as unstructured data which they want to store, and also they want to implement row level security. So you can read in detail about this. After it, again, they continue about their technical requirement as well as security requirements. So, so these are all the details related to case study. You can pause the video, take your time, and read all the details carefully. And if you want to get the full PDF of both the case studies, then you can DM me on LinkedIn or drop a comment below in the video. I will share the link for my profile. It is also available in the description, so you can directly message me and I will share the PDF with you. So now let's move toward the questions part. First question says that which additional permissions should you assign when you share the data store? So for each of the member of data engineering team, then data analyst team, data scientist team, we have to assign one role. So for data engineers, as they are required to create views or stored procedure based on the requirement, so we will assign them the role for read all SQL analytics endpoint data so that they can work on their task. Then we have the role, we have to assign the role for data analyst as they have to create Power BI reports or analyze the data. So we will assign them the build report on the default data set. Then at third we have data scientists. So they are required to create some machine learning model, or they have to perform some predictive prescriptive analysis or predictive analysis or any other kind of analysis using Python or PySpark. So they need to use Apache Spark. So we will assign them the role for read all Apache Spark. Now moving toward question 2, which says that what should you recommend using to ingest the customer data into the data store in the analytics POC workspace. So when you read the requirement, it says that whenever possible, the data engineers will use low code tools for data ingestions. So the low-code tool which we use for data ingestion is a data flow. So the correct answer will be a data flow, as it is similar to Power Query editor, and we don't need any coding knowledge for it. So the correct answer will be a data flow. Now let's move toward question 3. It says that you need to create a DAX measure to calculate the average overall satisfaction score. So first pause the video and read the DAX measure it has provided, and then we will move toward the drop down value which we have to fill. So when you come to the drop down value, if you see option 2 and option 3, both of these options refer to calculating average of question text and customer key. So these are not relevant. So these both options will be eliminated and option A will be correct. We can also see that it is the only option which contain a numeric value which is useful to calculate average. And if we move toward the second part, it contain the correct answer will be period, as in the variable we have the dates of the last 12 months. So the correct answer will be period. Now let's move toward next question. Question 4 says that you need to resolve the issue with the pricing group classification. Again, we have to select the options from the drop down menu. So firstly we have create, then options such as function, procedure, table and view. Read the code given below. First read the complete code, and in this scenario we have to use the case when statement. So the correct answer for the second part is case. And if you read the requirement, then it says that we have to calculate, specify the category for low, medium and high. For marks, list price less than 50 or equal to 50, we have to assign low. And for list price between 50 and 1000, we have to assign medium. And for list price between greater than 1000, we have to assign high. So if you see in this line below the second drop down, it says that when list price is less than equals to 50, then low. And if you check the line below the third drop down, it says that when list price is greater than 1000, then high. So in from this we can see that the less than and equals to 50 part is covered in the upper side, and greater than 1000 part is covered in the third line below the third drop down menu. So we have to include the 1000 value. So option 1 and option 2 will be eliminated as we don't have less than equals to sign, and only option 3 will be remaining, which says that when list price is between 50 and 1000, then medium. So this will be correct. And for this scenario we have to create a view. So the correct answer for drop down 1 will be a view. Now let's move toward question 5. It says that which type of data store should you recommend in the analytics POC workspace. So if you read the details, then it says that we need to store both structured as well as semi-structured and unstructured data. So only Lakehouse will support to store the semi-structured and unstructured data. So option C will be correct for question 5. Now let's move toward question 6, which says that you need to ensure the data loading activities in the analytics POC workspace are executed in the appropriate sequence, and the solution must meet the technical requirement. So you have to navigate back to the case study and read the technical requirement. It says that pipeline can ensure the activities follow the required sequence. So for this, option D is correct, which says that create a pipeline that has dependency between activities and schedule the pipeline so that it can ensure the activities follow the requirement sequence. So option D is correct. Now let's move toward question 7. It says that you need to implement the date dimension in the data store, and the solution must meet the technical requirement. So when you read the technical requirement, it says that the dimensional model must contain a date dimension. There is no existing data source for the date dimension, and the Lithuania fiscal year matches the calendar year. So you have to read all the details regarding it. And when you see the answers, then option A will be correct, as populate the date dimension table by using a data flow. We can do that. And then option D is correct, populate the date dimension table by using a stored procedure activity in a pipeline. And then we will move toward question 8, which is that you need to recommend a solution to prepare the tenant for the POC. And which two actions should you recommend performing the Fabric admin portal? And each correct answer are a part of the solution. So this is a POC with internal users. So option B and option E will make sense on the principle of least privilege. So option B and option E is correct for question 8. Now let's move toward the next question, which says that you need to design a semantic model for the customer satisfaction report, and which data source, authentication method and mode should you use. So for the authentication method, we will use the single sign-on SSO authentication, and for the mode, we will use the direct link mode. So these are the correct answer for question 9, and these are all the questions related to the case study part 2. If you need the full PDF containing both the case studies, then message me or drop a comment and I will share the PDF with you. And in case you have any doubt, then feel free to reach out to me. I would be happy to assist you. Thank you.